Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been about a month since I last posted on YouTube, so I wanted to share some updates, what our summer routine has been, and some ideas to make some fun memories with your kids this summer. The past month has felt crazy and overwhelming and just constantly go, 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 and I have just been feeling so pulled to slow down. And moments I feel like this, I try to reflect and decide what doesn't need my full attention at the moment and what I should be focusing on. I've still really enjoyed waking up earlier than the kids, and I found myself waking up naturally without an alarm at least 2 to 3 hours before they wake up, which allows me to get so much more done in the morning, and then I can have a more slow-paced day with the kids. I've also still been filling out my 6-month checklist every single day. And if you're not familiar with this, it's a guide I created that helped me through my 6-month health journey. I focus on daily tasks, and it's really helped me be intentional every single day with my decisions, from being a lot more conscious about the food I'm eating to making sure I move my body every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Those little choices compounded over time has truly transformed me mentally and physically. One of the ways I've been slowing down this summer is by creating a slow morning, letting the kids sleep in, and then making a big breakfast for them sometime in the late morning. We aren't really ever rushing to get out the door, so it's nice to not have to hurry and eat and get ready, but to take things a little more slow.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.
And I'm sure you noticed a new furry little family member, so I wanted to take a minute and introduce you to our sweet little puppy. Her name is Lucy. We've officially had her for exactly 1 month today, and she's almost 3 months old. She's a CAVAPOO, so she's half poodle, half Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. If you're familiar with the movie Lady and the Tramp, she's half lady. So we find ourselves calling her Lady all the time. She's just so cute. She will stay small to mid-size. I'm not exactly sure how big she will get. I know her mom and dad were on the smaller side, so she probably won't get too much bigger. But for those who don't know, we had a Pomeranian for 18 years. I adopted him when I think he was around 2. So he was around 20 years old when he died last September, and we have just missed him so much. Our kids have begged and begged for a puppy, and we were so excited to surprise our kids with her last month. So I wanted to just quickly introduce her to all of my family here on YouTube. I know if you follow along on Instagram, you've probably seen her a ton, but I just realized I have not shown you guys here on YouTube yet. So I wanted to include that in this video. Today's video is sponsored by Brook Linen, and they are hands down the softest, most comfortable sheets and duvet cover I have ever owned. So I'm excited to introduce you to them if you have never heard of them before. They were also so gracious to offer a $20 discount on any purchase over $100 to just my viewers. So be sure to check the link in my description for your discount. High quality bed sheets are usually outrageously priced, which is a huge reason why I love Brook Linen. They believe people deserve simple, beautiful home essentials without luxury markup, and because of that, they cut out the middleman and are able to give you quality and comfort at an affordable price. A good night's sleep is super important to me, and we spend a third of our life in our sheets and on our beds. And so why would you not want your sheets and your bedding to be insanely comfortable? I have looked into luxury sheets many times, and they usually cost upwards of $500, sometimes more, where Brook Linen's classic and luxury hardcore bundles are only around $200 to $250. So you're getting those hotel quality sheets bundled with everything that you would need for your entire bed set at a fraction of the cost. Their sheets are tried and true with over 80,000 5-star reviews, which is more than any other online bedding company. I decided on the Luxe Hardcore Sheet Bundle in their style window pane because instead of buying individual items, you can save 25% by purchasing a hardcore bundle, which includes a core sheet set, extra pillowcases, and a duvet cover. One of the reasons I chose the luxury set is sateen is usually more tightly woven together and heavier in weight, which gives it a much more buttery soft feel. It's really hard to describe them. I wish you could reach through the screen and feel how buttery soft these are. I love that you can shop for Brooklinen's classic or luxe hardcore bundles from the comfort of your home. You can easily mix and match over 20 colors and patterns for the classic or luxe core sheet set, extra pillowcases, and duvet cover. I can honestly say these are by far the most comfortable and cozy sheets I've ever slept in. I could not recommend them more. Thank you again, Brooklinen, for sponsoring today's video, and be sure to check out the link in my description to save $20 off any $100 purchase off their website. Back to some of my routine. So no matter what, laundry is something I have to do every single day with a family of 6, but I wanted to show you a peek of our new washer dryer all-in-one unit that we just got. I'm actually going to do a full review on this in another video, but so far I love this machine. So in a nutshell, this one machine will wash and dry your clothes. We were looking for a stackable because we need more space in this room. So that was reason number 1 I decided on this unit. The second reason was because we are turning this into a walk-in pantry, which is why our fridge is in here if you were wondering that. But our holdup has always been the vent from the dryer, making it moist in the room. I don't like using that word, but for lack of a better word, if you know what I'm talking about, how laundry rooms just kind of have like a moist feeling when the dryer is going. So the fact this unit is ventless completely changes the game. I wasn't sure how sharing this room with food was going to do. So when I found that out, I was immediately sold on this one. Anyway, I will have this unit linked below, and stay tuned. I will have a video coming up like ASAP on a full review and what I like and maybe what I don't like about this machine. As far as schedules go for the kids, we really don't have anything set in stone. Besides, once they get up, they make their beds, brush their teeth, clean their rooms, and they will help with at least 1 or 2 things around the house or in the yard. But one thing we decided this year with our kids is to create a special memory once a week together as a family. And I'm actually going to sit down and chat about some of the ways you can do this too.
We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you.
I wanted to do a sit-down portion in today's video talking about just some of the ideas that we have to make our kids' summer a little bit more special. So as the school year was ending, I was really just thinking about how we really only have 18 summers with our kids. And it's crazy how fast they go. We already have 11-year-old twins. They will be 12 this next year. And that's not that much time left. And so we just have been really wanting to make the most out of every single moment throughout the summer. Summers can also start to get really crazy because we have less of a schedule, that sometimes I feel like there's just more things going on. Sometimes we double book things in a day, so we'll have like multiple things we have to do that day. And so what I decided this year was to sit down and map out the summer and plan one special event to do every single week. And that doesn't have to cost anything. In fact, most of the things that we are going to do don't cost anything. But I also wanted to share some ideas of if you are living in a place where you don't really have the luxury of just going outside and hanging out in the backyard, then I'm also going to share some tips for those of you who are in that situation, because there are still ways you can make magical moments wherever you are or with whatever means that you have. A few of the things that are on our bucket list, like no matter what, we want to do this, is camping, doing a camp out in the backyard. So those are 2 different things because we like to do both. Going to the lake. We love going to the lake, having like a picnic there and just making it like a whole day event. There's a really cool park local to us and our kids haven't been there yet this summer, so that will be another thing, and we'll probably probably bring a picnic or something to that. We also want to do a big game night, so where we just play games over and over again, and we'll probably have like a barbecue, maybe also have s'mores, and just make it a little bit more fun and special. The kids have been playing night games every single Friday night with their friends, so that's something that they have loved doing, and something we are incorporating with just like their friend group is they come over and have s'mores after. So that's been really fun for like our older kids. But again, what I'm sharing is more family things and memories you can create as a family. Now, what I really want to talk about is ways that you can take like ordinary daily things that you might already be doing as a family and making it more of a core memory, something that your kids never forget. And the easiest way to do that is by switching something about that event up. And a perfect example of that would be maybe instead of having dinner around your dining table like you always do, maybe have it on a picnic table outside, or just go outside, put a blanket down and have a picnic. Or if you don't have a yard, you could just create a picnic in the front room. So just keep that in mind. By switching up the location, that can really change the whole vibe of everything. Another idea is instead of having your typical movie night where you're sitting on the sofas, you could go outside and have a movie night under the stars. We do that a lot in the summer, but we are actually going to start with that one tonight, where we have our first outdoor movie night. We have a projector, so we'll obviously use that. We're going to light a fire, have s'mores, and just kind of have like our official kickoff to summer with this little event. Now, again, speaking for people who don't maybe have a backyard, maybe you don't have a projector and you're thinking, well, that would be nice, but I don't have access to those kinds of things. I know for me personally, our city has a movie night every single Friday, so you could look up free events in your city and see if your city puts on anything like that, where it's a movie outside under the stars if you want like that vibe. But another thing you could do is buy a strand of lights, of outdoor lighting, string them up in your family room. You could pitch a little tent, and right there you have the exact same vibe as we would be creating outside. So pitching a little tent inside, hanging some lights, putting on a movie, and you could even have s'mores inside. They have those little fires, I don't even know what to call them, but you can have them on your countertop, and I think they're just ran with propane. So you could even make s'mores in your family room. Maybe your kitchen counter, maybe that would be a little bit more safe, but you can have the entire experience inside if you do not have access to a big yard or access to a yard at all. So really the goal here this year for our family is every week, make time to do something special. Have some kind of special event that would be considered a core memory. So change something up, whether it's dinner, whether it's you're going to a movie, or you're experiencing it in a different way than you normally would. Once a week, do something different. And so that's what we're doing. There are 12 weeks in the summer. You only get 18 summers with your kids. And so it really hit me this year to try to make the best of them.